Hello and welcome to this edition of World at War. My name is Mohammed Saleh. The F-35 is arguably the world's most advanced fifth-generation fighter jet.
The F-35 program is really important to the future of military aviation.
A single F-35 fighter costs an average of $100 million. But the F-35 weapons program, over the course of its lifespan, will cost the American exchequer a staggering $1.7 trillion. You must hear that number again, $1.7 trillion, a trillion with a T, making the F-35 fighter jet program the most expensive weapons program in history anywhere in the world. So on the 18th of September, when the United States military put out one of the most bizarre announcements that you would ever hear, saying that they had inexplicably lost an F-35 fighter jet, they also put out a helpline number asking the public to call in if they were to find their F-35 fighter jet. This set off some very hilarious memes. After a 24-hour-long search, the plane debris of the F-35 fighter was eventually found, 2 hours northeast of Joint Base Charleston. The pilot had managed to eject in time and had ended up in a hospital. But this, remember, is not the first time that an F-35 fighter has crashed. In October 2022, an F-35A fighter crashed in the U.S. state of Utah near the Salt Lake City. The crash resulted in an 8 to 10 acre bushfire, while the pilot managed to eject from the aircraft and was discharged after some minor treatment. In January 2022, a U.S. Navy's F-35C experienced what was described as the landing incident on the deck of the Carl Vinson aircraft carrier in the South China Sea. The video and the photograph of the world's most advanced fighter jet flopping around in the waters of the South China Sea caused a lot of embarrassment. A pilot error was blamed for the incident, and the US Navy eventually salvaged the wreckage more than a month later. At the moment, there are a total of 17 nations around the world that are a part of the F-35 fighter jet program, while the United States, the United Kingdom, Italy, the Netherlands, Australia, Norway, Israel, Japan and South Korea have an operational fleet of the F-35s. Since September 2017, there have been a total of 11 crashes involving the F-35 fighter jets.
Oh, he just crashed.
Make no mistake about this, despite its failures, the F-35 is still a very capable aircraft. The F-35 has a wing area of 43 square meters. It has a maximum takeoff weight of 31,750 kilograms. The F-35 can reach a top speed of 1.6 Mach, besides having range of over 2,800 kilometers. But it is in the armaments that it can carry that the F-35 really shines. The F-35 has 4 internal stations and 6 external stations on wings to carry a whole host of air-to-air, air-to-surface and anti-ship missiles. The fighter is also fitted with some of the best avionics on a combat aircraft. But the crippling costs and certain technical deficiencies have turned the F-35, even within US Air Force's internal assessments, into a bit of a failure. The F-35 was designed to be a single aircraft that can do many things, but instead it is now being dubbed as a jack of all jets, a boondoggle that is draining the money of the American exchequer. Only China and Russia are the other 2 nations that can boast of a 5th-generation fighter jet. The Chinese J-20 on the spec sheet is impressive. With a wing area of 73 square meters, the J-20 fighter jet has a maximum takeoff weight of 37,000 kilograms. The J-20 can hit a maximum speed of Mach 2. It has a maximum range of 5,500 kilometers with 2 external fuel tanks. The fighter has a maximum weapons capacity of 11,000 kilograms. A whole host of different missiles can be deployed, including several types of air-to-air missiles of varying ranges. The J-20 is also equipped with what are known as anti-radiation missiles, through which the fighter jet can detect and destroy enemy radars jammers, and radio devices. A single J-20 fighter jet is estimated to cost about $120 million. Many military analysts say that the design and the build of the J-20 borrows heavily from the F-22 Raptor, but a closer inspection shows that the J-20 may have both Russian and American DNA. But the J-20 has not been tested in combat yet. On the other hand, the Russian fifth-generation fighter jet is the most recent entrant into the elite club. The spec sheet of the Su-57 is pretty impressive as well. It has a wing area of 78.8 square meters, a maximum takeoff weight of 35,000 kilograms. The Su-57 can hit a max speed of about Mach 2, and it has a maximum range of 4,500 kilometers with 2 outboard fuel tanks. But it is in the variety of weapons that it can carry and fire that the Su-57 outshines the J-20. The Su-57 has 12 hard points in which it can carry air-to-air, air-to-surface, anti-ship and anti-radiation missiles. So this is the competition that the F-35 is faced with. And despite the inordinate delays and the embarrassing crashes that the F-35 has suffered from, the F-35 still gives the United States the bragging rights. But the question is this: is the F-35 program worth its $1.7 trillion price tag?